Hey there, welcome to another episode of Veronica's Music Vault. Today, this is featuring my Audioslave, which is episode number 10. I currently have two burnt albums. So, this was on my iTunes. This is the first album, Audioslave. Their single, Like a Stone, which I purchased. Their single, Be Yourself, which I also purchased. Out of Exile, which was on my iTunes, which I burnt to a CD. Those two albums are on my wish list so that I've got them in proper form. And I have got Revelations, which I actually purchased. So I'm going to talk you through Audioslave. So let's go. Okay, I might need to read from my sheet. So first of all, Audioslave are what they refer to as a supergroup. Supergroup. What is a supergroup? A supergroup is a band made up of singers or artists from various bands. Everyone's known, so therefore they're called a supergroup. You can't get much more of a greater singer who we've tragically lost than Chris Cornell, one of the most amazing voices. Basically give him any song and he just nails it, which I will get to later because I have got some of his stuff obviously with Soundgarden and some of his solo work. So that's what I mean. Such a great voice and such a tragic loss to the grunge industry especially. So they formed in 2001 and they are a four-piece band consisting obviously of Chris Cornell along with Rage Against the Machine members Tom Morello, Tim Comerford and Brad Wilk. And I think I've spelt a name wrong and I apologise there. They're from Glendale, California in America, USA. Their genres they fall into are hard rock, alternative metal, post-grunge, and alternative rock. So they fit right into my category and they came straight into my radar with their first single, Coach Eyes, and just amazing. Love them. Sadly, I never saw them live. I think they may have toured Australia. Please don't quote me on that one. But I never saw them, unfortunately. So they've released the 3 albums, of which I did cover, but I'll go back through them again, between 2001 and 2007. Then they sort of went on a bit of a break. I think from what I read, there was another album released, which I don't have yet. So therefore, I'm not going to talk about that because I'm only talking about what's in my collection. So let me talk you through what I have. So the first album was called Audioslave, named Audioslave obviously, featuring the songs, their first song, which was Coach Eyes. Second song was called Like a Stone. And the third song was Show Me How to Live. And as mentioned, I have Like a Stone on CD single, which featured 3 songs, and Be Yourself, which featured 3 songs and a video enhanced CDs, which I mentioned in a previous episode were very cool at the time because you can put it into your computer, which a lot of computers now don't, especially laptops. They don't even have a CD player in them or a DVD player. So that's old school stuff right there. Very cool. Second album was called Out of Exile. That one's burnt from iTunes. I do want to replace that one. They released Be Yourself and Your Time Has Come and Doesn't Remind Me. I can't really remember most of those other songs. I guess they sort of were not publicized as much in the second album, but obviously still a fantastic band. Their third album was called Revelations, and their first was called Original Fire, their first song from that. And then, yeah, so they basically decided to have a break. I think there was some little bit of a fallout. I don't really know because I didn't really dive straight into all of that because that's not where I'm going. I'm just talking about what I own. So, very small episode about an amazing supergroup which tragically lost one of the greatest voices. I will catch you on the next episode. Bye.